Head coach, good afternoon. I'm from Jugadores Designados. You started with this competition with 36 teams, and you, at the end of the day, they ended with the two best of the region. Maybe I cannot ask you for an analysis of today's match, but today's match, what was the decisive moment to have this 3-0 in a score? Well, good evening. I think that in this type of matches, the opportunities are key, especially with us for the first minutes in our match was very difficult for us. And from that on, we intended to keep on growing during the match. Unfortunately, we got a goal conceded in the first half, and I think that in the second half, we improved much more. We actually had a domain of the ball, and we had some opportunities to get a tie. However, and unfortunately, sometimes even you try a lot, it is already late. I think that at the end, the score of 3-0 was very decisively because of what happened during the match. It was very even during the match. We needed to make opportunities to take the opportunities to get a tie. We made some changes in the offensive in order to move forward and try to score a goal. But actually, with that penalty conceded, this is where the moment or the decisive moment of the match what happened. Head coach Mascherano, the loss at the pitch level is something, but after the match, then you need to start with another fight. Which are your thoughts or statements about the players during the match and their performance? Well, I have nothing to say about this because the actions weren't far from what expected. I actually do not know what happened. We never, as people, as any individual, like that there are these type of actions during the pitch. Also, whenever there is a reaction, maybe that there is a provocation, right? So I'm not gonna make any comments about this because I don't even know what happened.
Coach, just wondering if the fact that you had to fly all over the country from Miami to Seattle and the delay in your flight, if that might have impacted a little bit on your players and how ready they were in terms of fatigue.
No, I don't like to find excuses. We lost. Maybe we could be better in the first half. We did really good in the second half, but was enough because they were defending well. We had our chances to score. We couldn't, and we cannot say anything else. The only thing that I can say, congratulations Seattle for be the champions. And now we have to look the future. We have many games coming for the regular season. We have to finish, or we are looking to finish in as high as possible in the qualification and try to compete for winning the MLS Cup.
We'll have time for one more in Zoom. I'll give the mic to Deporte Total, Jose Rodriguez.
Javier, good evening. I understand that the substitutions at the end of the match was to find that goal that will result in a tie. But I don't know if you can elaborate a little bit of this because actually the team was seen very disorderly in terms of the offense and also in terms of the attack. Can you explain us a little bit what your intentions with those substitutions, please? Well, I think that that's only your appreciation. I think that Telacos coming in after 10 minutes was something very good for the team. Actually, we started making Seattle to sink in, and we started playing more on the opponent's field. There were 3 situations, 3 opportunities to get a tie, the header of Tadeo, but we were clearly seeing that it wasn't enough. So Fafa entered 20 minutes before the end of the match when we noticed that it was necessary, that they were already very close or inside their box. We wanted to go from the outside and trying to achieve moving the ball, to have people within the box that will be in their own offensive line, and maybe that this could generate another opportunity to reshot outside the box that Seattle have done as well. And also you are saying, talking about Benja's substitution 5 minutes before the end of the match. It was only 5 minutes the end of the match. And what we were trying to do there is to score a goal, obviously, to get and win and to get in deeper in the match. So I think that I need to analyze this further, but I do believe that in the second half, we had the full domain of the ball. We played on the opponent's side, and the plays or the opportunities that Seattle got was a normal transition. So you are talking about a lot of people getting into the attacks. There were some transitions. I think that some of them were off of play, but yeah, anyway, this makes no sense to be talked about. And I do believe that beyond that change, and except from Fafano that didn't result into the effect we were looking for, we were thinking other things, like Ian was tired, so we wanted to bring some game from the outside in order to get deeper in there and to make some crosses, because they did have a lot of people on the back line.